Hey, Dungeons and Dragons Sunday. Okay, more throwing a ball. Lord of Murder, blah, blah, blah. Single player. We are... Oh, we broke 100 days of in-game time. Not real time, but in-game time. 100 days, chapter 9. Where are we anyway? Oh, that's right. We were hunting a stupid green dragon that is not a green dragon. That's loud. Anyway, first things first. Cult of characters. Cast of characters. Gimpy the main character, human, dual class, started as a Kensei, switched over to Mage, currently 9 and 18. Can't get back to Kensei, so yeah. He's dual wielding. Preferred weapon right now is the Black Razor, +3 longsword, because he specializes in longswords, and then the Answer, which is a +4 longsword that does each hit lowers the target's magic resistance by 15% for 4 rounds, and each hit also penalizes armor's class by 2 for 4 rounds. Stuff. So that's what that one does. And again, Gimpy is longsword 4. So that and 2 weapon style 3. So that's not too bad. And he's got a girdle of fire giant strength, so nice 22 strength. So it's not doing too horribly. But anyway, that's Gimpy. Other cast characters. We got Keldorn, who is level 19 Inquisitor, which is a paladin. He has the +5, technically +6. Holy Avenger, because you can upgrade it to +6, which is very expensive for a +6. I mean, the only thing this upgrade, when you get the sword, it's a +5, and this is all the stuff it has. And then there's a way, once you get into throwing the ball, you can upgrade it. And they say, oh, you can take it, and it costs you 20,000 gold, blah, 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 and then just 1 gem, no big deal. And you upgrade it, and all it is a +1. It makes it a +6 instead of a +5. Very disappointing for 20 grand, in all honesty. But otherwise, the same. It's magic resistance, the dispel magic, charge ability. This is all the same. The only difference is it goes from +5 to +6. Very disappointing. But it's still a Holy Avenger, and it's there in the hands of a paladin, so it works. Then we have Minsk. Minsk is a level 19 ranger. He's doing different stuff for us, depending on what's going on. He has a +5 Scion's Blade. This is basically fighting Mind Flayers, because it makes him immune to whatever they do, confusion and psionic attacks. +5 two-handed sword, good. He's also got the Mace of Disruption. That's been upgraded to +2. Got the Shield of Harmony offhand, and then Bow if we want to go that route. He's got a lot of arrows to burn through. What's this? And, oh, he took that one off for spell warding, which I'm not sure which. I think the +2 to saves is better than 5% magic resistance. Because if you look at it, the strict numbers, right? Magic resistance 5%, not very high. Very, very low chance that this could actually be that effective. At least with this, it turns his, this is a 10% increase in saving throw chance. That's basically how that +2 works. And because it's on rolling a dice 20, that's how it's +10%. Or +10. Yeah, +10%. So, but it works. I think. We'll see. Anyway, so that's Minsk. Then we have Jaheira. She is Fighter Druid, 15 and 14. She's a little blender. She's got 2 Belm +2. These are scimitars of speed. They each add an attack to her. So and she's dual wielding. Dual wielding would normally be 3 attacks, but those things bump them up to 5. So her normal 3 plus 2, 1 from each of the scimitars. So there we go. And then she's wearing a girdle of hill giant strength, I think. That's why she's at 20. Dexterity 18. Where's 18? So what's her other stuff coming from? Reflection. Cheetahs. No, that's not it. Stone giant. Sorry, stone giant strength. There it is. The plate that she's wearing. Helps her with her armor class. Wow, -7. She might be one of our better tanks. Non-shield, and she's got -7. she's at -3. Anyway, so Chihiro. She's our other blender. Her and Gimpy together shred things. It's just the way it works. And then we have Jan. Jan is our gnome illusionist thief. He is levels 14 and 18. Thieves level up faster than mages do. Although he's not too far away from next level. That's him. And then last but not least, we have Eri. She is our cleric mage, 15 and 14. And her gear, basically just using the sling and whatever staff she currently wants to use, because she should be carrying more, because there's a couple more staffs over here being used by Chihiro, sort of, kind of. But she doesn't have enough room because of all the wands she's carting around. So, anyway, that's our group. So the plan today. Are we rested? I think we're rested.
Yeah.
Rested, I believe. So, we have decisions. We can either go try to beat up on that stupid green dragon that's technically not a green dragon. Found that one out through YouTube. Is the dragon we were fighting last session. It looks like it's a green dragon because, you know, it's green. But it's not. It's technically a brown dragon. I've never heard of a brown dragon before, just to be clear. I have never heard of a brown dragon before this game. So, what's a brown dragon? A brown dragon apparently is a green dragon that spits acid instead of poison cloud. Because we were fighting it yet, and when we were trying to fight it, it's like, why is this thing spitting out acid? It's a green dragon. It's just, you know, it's not a huge deal because you still have to, no matter what, you have to, you know, have the appropriate protection spells, either acid or poison or fire. It doesn't matter. You still have to have those up. But it's just annoying that it doesn't match the color. That's all. But it's an annoying fight because it's one of those stage fights where at first you're fighting a humanoid and then you beat the crap out of them and then they change into the dragon, so you have to beat up the dragon again. But the dragon likes throwing out dispels too on top of that, so you know, you just beat up this one guy, and then the dragon comes out and he starts throwing a dispel around and, you know, dispelling all your buffs from all your characters and stuff. It's a lot of fun. But yeah. Anyway, do we want to do that today? Or it was suggested also to maybe take a look at the tower. This is where the dragon is. He's up to the north area here.
Yeah, I'll see.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Trying to. But we could do the Watcher's Keep. Because it was recommended. We probably want to take a look at that because we're pretty much at the point where we're getting near the end of throwing a ball. Because we have, I think, 2 more of the ball spawn we're supposed to be killing. Or is it 3? I think we're down to 2. So, the thing is, do we want to continue killing them or take a little diversion over the Watcher's Keep? Keep in mind that I have never done the Watcher's Keep. It came out after I had finished throwing a ball 20 plus years ago. And it came out after that. So I never played the Watcher's Keep stuff. So that's all new material for me. Even though, to be honest, both the original campaign, the Shadows of Am, and Throne of Ball, because it's been 20 plus years since I played them, it feels like new content anyway. So it doesn't really matter. But like I said, at least this stuff is truly new. And, you know, the things I've been doing with Throne of Ball and the main campaign, there's stuff that feels familiar, obviously. Depends on, you know, what part of it, what left a bigger impression on me in the most part. Like a lot of these areas for Throne of Ball, when we first started, it's like, wow, this doesn't look familiar at all. But once we started moving through stuff, we go, okay, this is starting to feel a little bit more familiar. But, you know, and that's where we are. And so the question is, do I want to do Watcher's Keep? Which I think I do. But I think we're supposed to revisit somebody. This is. I think we want to go back here to look for some stuff. I also realized that Eri and Jan are really lacking in some spells. Just because I haven't been keeping up with them. They're just missing some stuff that would probably be helpful. Yeah. So we're going to go... There's a scroll vendor up here, I think, still. So I'm going to go talk to him and see what he has for us. Which money do we have? Oh, we only have 300,000. I think it'll be okay. Buying some scrolls, 300,000.
There.
The last little event we
Must
did
be
was
done.
very rich in item drops. All magic items and just tons of them and tons and tons and tons. And hence 300,000. I still feel too poor though.
It's probably best left to me.
And this guy is
I just came here to find
a
some
smith.
turnips. I swear.
See, blah. Still don't have the stuff he's looking for to make stuff, but
Have a look.
we're not to really talk to him. We're talking to
I
this
trust
guy.
you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Blah, scrolls. So, protection from acid, protection from cold. Should probably buy that. Yeah, should buy everything. Buy 2 of these, though. No, we only need 1. Don't we? This is the 2 we want, I think. Protection from undead. It's probably not a horrible thing to have. Burning hands, don't care. Color spray, don't care about this. This is all about really minor stuff. Green means we know it. The brownish, orangish color means we don't know it. And by we mean Gimpy, because Gimpy is the one buying stuff. So again, green means he doesn't know it. Doesn't mean he needs to know it, he just doesn't. Ace. That's right, he has an advanced ace, that's why. Skull traps. Skull traps are good. Try to get those on the other 2. All done dead. Protection from cold. Gimpy doesn't know that one? Huh. Spell magic, we don't need that. The wizard eye. Stone skin, we don't have stone. All the mages have stone skin. Here's about remove curse, secret word too. Cast at a target creature would dispel 1 spell per tab. We got other stuff for that. Emotion hopelessness. And make dead so you can summon the dead to fight with you for you, and they're kind of they're okay, I guess. Clown kill, come cold. We don't have cold. You're avoiding the some of the area effect spells like cones because prismatic spray, technically a cone spell. Very disappointing because it's very short range and you can't really tell who it's going to hit because this game was made before developers decided, oh, it'd probably be a good idea to show the actual effects of a spell and what it's going to hit. This game predates that. So fireballs, cones of cold, prismatic spray, it's all, hit and miss, literally. For using those things because you can't really aim them, and it's just like, and cloud kill and those guys are the same way. It's like, okay, just make sure you throw it way out there, or make sure nobody that you like is in front of you using a cone spell. Just it's rough. Yeah, it's rough. That's what immunity spell shield. Use protect from the next magical attack against them. The spells from which Wizard Protector spell thrusts. These guys. Yeah, don't worry about those. So what's this one? It says 1 turn per level. So what are the ones at the top of the list? That's 12 hours. Oh, this is 12 hours? 50 plus 50% for 12 hours. So what's the other one then? One turn per level, but versus complete invulnerability. That's the difference. Okay. But it's one turn per level, which is still, in this case, Gimpy would be, what, he's level 18 mage. So 18 turns, it's 18 minutes. Which is more than long enough for fighting a dragon. Grab these two. That already has. Don't worry about the conjure stuff. Second, Mrs. Gimpy, ask me a question. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Taste already. It's only one person, so that's no big deal. Chain lightning. Gimpy has chain lightning already. So does Ares, so we're okay there. The death fog. One duration, one turn, 15-foot radius. Solid fog that has additional proper area being highly acidic. All animal life not immune to acid suffer 8 points of damage for each round they are exposed to the vapors. The fog will also instantly kill all summoned creatures, regardless of their hit dice and immunities. That's nice. But apparently... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I got that backwards. He knows the green ones. No, Gimpy does know chain lightning, though. Does he? Maybe he doesn't. Let's find out. Oh, I'm screwing up because I don't have enough room on my backpack to buy all this stuff. I'm clicking stuff and not really paying attention to what I actually... Doesn't automatically go into storage. We could do that again real quick. Okay, so space for 6 now. Let's again.
Well,
I was not planning on this taking so long, but...
Two gold pieces to rub together.
So yeah, green means he knows. It doesn't. Shit. Just look. Protection from petrification. Protection from fire. Protection from acid. This is the one turn per level one. This is the good stuff. So, hey, Bone, welcome back. Happy Sunday. So he doesn't have the cheaper ones. He has more expensive versions. So that's what the ones we want to buy. Invulnerability ones. They don't last as long, but
I trust you'll find them
fine.
all in satisfactory condition.
Okay, so don't have to worry about those so much. So what's all the stuff I missed in between now? Or did I? So the orange actually means we don't know it because he doesn't know these. Protection from cold green. He knows that one. Doesn't know this one, though. Different normals just don't have that one. Visibility. But he knows fireball. I'm confused. Ghost armor. I'm confused on the coloring. So maybe it is green he doesn't know. But those aren't green. So I'm confused. Because he knows Phantom Blade. Improved tasty nose, too. So, I'm confused on these color systems. Doesn't seem to be working in my brain very well here. Finger of Death. He knows the sword. He knows the late blast fireball. Protection from the elements, which this one do. 1 run per level. 75% resistance to all elemental attacks. You can learn it. Mantle. What's this one do? The spell is casting and first complete invulnerability to all weapons. +2 or lower enchantment. The spell is incredibly powerful, yet has a very short duration. 4 whole rounds. Yes, that sounds about right. And he has limited wish. That's not green. So maybe it is green. He doesn't know. But the ones at the top, I didn't think he had those. Protection from energy. Spelling confers 75% resistance against all energy attacks. Blah, blah, blah. Whether from magical or non-magical sources, such as spells, weapons, walls, blah, blah. Sure, we should probably grab that. Why am I grabbing 2? Because more than likely he's going to not be able to remember all, or write them all down on the first try, because that's how this game works. It hates me. Symbols. I think you know some of these symbols. Shape change, don't care. Oh, time stop. Black Blade of Disaster. What's this one? Level 9. Has to create a black blade-shaped planar rift around the 3 feet long. Blah. And uses an old sword. I think he has this. Sword acts as +5 weapon and deals damage, blah, blah, blah. So every time it hits a target, it must save versus death save or be disintegrated. No, we do not have this spell. 10% chance with every hit that the sword drains 4 levels and heals. So this is basically an upgrade version of Black Razor. But it's green. Let's see. Spell strike, absolute immunity. Lasts for 4 whole rounds. First complete invulnerability to all weapons, except those are greater than 5. So it's incredibly powerful since that's short duration. However, the casting time is also very short, making the spell incredibly useful for the thick of combat, where buying a few seconds can be the difference between life and death. We should probably pick that up. Freedom, don't care. Imprisonment, knee. Spell trap. Wish wish. Why not? Nope, we're full. 100,000 for those spells. That's green, so green means we don't know it. I'm sure I get that backwards. Because I'm
Give me some direction.
Well,
Not a concern.
you look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
And I got more than 2. Yeah, the potions too. So anyway, wish. Like that. Restoration, don't care about. Big Beast Crushing Hand. Can you use that on a dragon? It pins him to the ground on the first round. That the spell does 2d10 damage. The victim can save at -4 to avoid being pinned. If they fail, the hand does 3d10 damage. The next round, the victim can't. But if they fail, it does 4d10. Not a whole lot of damage there, but it does pin him in place, I guess. Anyway, potions. Where's this? Where's the brain potion? There's no brain potion here. Got another bag of holding, though. What's this passport? This item needs travel in the plane of fire and is said to be repeatedly summoned, blah, blah, blah. Fire resistance 40%. B. Another child. Boots of speed, basically. So the potion I'm looking for isn't here. Oh, well. Okay. So there. Speaking of potions, our little gnome friend
Don't yell. I can hear you
has
just
the ability to make
fine.
one potion a day. But it's random, isn't it? It's random. Master Thievery. We have 2 containers full of potions. Look at all those potions of visibility we never use. There. Needs to use those more often. Okay. So we need the potion that makes us smarter. Is that insight? That's not insight. It's only wisdom. Better than wisdom, we need smarts, which I don't think we have. I think we used them all up. No, we didn't. We have 4. Is it smart ones? Yep. Okay, so drink that. Gold. Okay, Gimpy. Make sure you got the nice little 22 intelligence, which means he's got a 98% chance to learn new scrolls. Maybe. He's failed more than once. Because, that's how it works. That's not the plague. Oh, I mean, green means he knows it. No, it doesn't know it. I'll get it right. So wish absolute immunity, time stop from the elements. There's a black bladed disaster. That's basically the lesser version of the other one. Right? Or is it the same one? Wish, time stop. Black blade. That's what I do have. Okay. Failed. Yeah, you got time stop, though. Got wish now, too. True sight would be helpful, I think, right? I think he has it, though. That's the 1 turn per level. Right, he has this one already. Because that's one he memorized. Yeah, that's one he already has. So Black Blade Disaster. Green game green, the one we don't know. So that means true sight, I know. That now. Okay, so green. So gentle revealed monster domination. That one. Got all the experience we're getting. Okay, so
Yes, a standard tactic, that.
oh shit, that's right. He can't carry all these potions. He can't carry all these potions because he's not very strong. Okay, a little bit better that way. Let's go back into there. There. This is the 12 armor one. Protection from energy. 3 of those. Now we're looking for scrolls for the other 2 to use. Extra mass, this is a good one. This is the good one. Protection from fire. Yeah, time stop. Time stop over full. So skull traps. Acid. Energy. So drink that. Yeah, she leveled up.
I'd carry the world if I could, but you'll have to package it smaller. I'm out of room.
No, I can't carry anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, I dropped something.
Gimpy not know this one? Unless we have an extra one then. She knows that one, she knows that one, she knows that one. He knows that one. He does not know. He should know protection from electricity. There's lightning bolts around all the time. So those are done. Bastard. 2 fails in a row. You suck. Anyway. I think that's okay for now. She is now level 16 cleric, it looks like. So level up her result. Oh, she gets proficiency. New spells. So, proficiency. It doesn't really matter for her, but single weapon style. She uses shield, but I want some bonus. AC, which inflicts critical damage on a target. Inflicts critical damage on a target. Attack roll 9. She doesn't really use one-handed weapons. She uses two-handed weapons. Damage rolls, speed factor, and ability score. She doesn't really do that. If she's up hitting people with the staff, we're in trouble. That's usually what that means. So, or Warhammer, or Flail, or Morningstar. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, and then her little special thing. Summon up, no? Can only get Diva once. Implosion, Mass Raise Dead, extra spells. Go more spells. Divine spells, another level 1. What would she need here? A Sanctuary. How long does Sanctuary last? 1 turn. That's a pretty long time. Oops. Doom is always nice to cast on things. Makes them upset. Makes them regret their life choices. Okay, level 2. Same general idea. 3 silences already. Got slow poison, one of those. We got potions too, so that spell's not super useful. Find traps. That's for 3 turns. Sure. 3. So we have 2 heals. Whatever this is. Cure disease. Protection from fire was the cleric version. 3 rounds per level. 3 rounds plus 1 round per level, which is adequate for most fights. Paralysis. Zone of Sweet Air. This is becoming more and more useful, I think. Might as well grab Remove Curse. Level 4, nothing there. Level 5. So Flame Strike, Mass Cure. And then, what's this one? This is... Chaotic Commands, okay. Magic Resistance, 3 rounds plus 1 per level. All magic, it's 2% per level of the caster up to a maximum of 40% at 20th level. So it's like 20% for her right now, a little bit better. Which isn't actually bad. Yeah, sure. Oh, never mind. We don't have anything in there anyway. Level 6, 1 more. Level 7, though. So level 6. So she has Heal, Wondrous Recall, and 1 more. Aerial Servant. That's for 1 turn per level. Attack any enemies that they cast or decide, staying until the duration of the spell expires or it's slain. But aerial servants are invisible, right? Ooh, Blade Barrier. A wall of circling razor blades. That whirl and flash around the caster, creating an impenetrable barrier any creature can have. That's not too bad. Just gotta make sure you're not standing next to any friends. Bolt of Glory. Channels a bolt of divine energy against a target. No attack roll is needed. Creatures struck suffer varying damage depending on their plane of origin. Good for beating up on demons. False Dawn. All undead creatures within a False Dawn suffer 66 points of damage. There's no saving throw. Affected undead also act confused on the round after the False Dawn appears. Physical mirror. Form invisible disc that protects the caster, any missile weapon. Okay. I've seen that one before. I think you bolt the glory. And she has resurrection. Shield of the Archons, though. Spells cast against the priest to be absorbed and consumed. Fix a total spell levels equal to half the level of the caster. This includes spells cast from scrolls and innate spell-like abilities, stuff. 3 rounds per level. Holy word, though. Creates a magic torrent. The priest acts as a bridge between his god and the prime material plane, causing a small explosion centered on the priest and reaching up to 15-foot radius. It affects only enemy evil creatures, so it wouldn't affect Gimpy, and undead of any alignment that are caught in the area of effect. The effects vary depending on the target's hit dice. So, less than 4, you're dead. 12 and up, which would be most of the stuff we'll be fighting. Deafened for 1 turn. Yeah, that's ridiculously bad. Oh, this is her Summon Diva thing, which we probably should get it. Because you can never have enough divas floating around. This is my issue with the special abilities they've been giving us at high level stuff. Some are actual abilities, others are spells. But it's hard to tell which one's which because of the wording they use. They don't say that the Summon Diva ability is actually a spell. I'm pretty sure that's what it says in the description of the when you're picking it. It doesn't say that it takes up a spell slot, but it's time. All the summon spells they do. If it summons a diva or an elemental or the dark diva or whatever it's called, they all actually are a high level spell. It kind of sucks. It sucks that eat up a spell slot. So anyway, that's her stuff. New stuff though for wizard stuff. She's not at 9, not at 9. Not 8. Not even at... Oh, she got 2 7s. Mass invisibility. 1 round per level. Area effect to be affected by the spell. Improved invisibility. Okay. That's the good one. It's not bad, actually. Use that. Finger of Death. While you save versus spells made at -2, a creature that successfully saves still receives 2d8 plus 1 points of damage. 2d8 plus 1? Okay. Sure. Summon another sword. Spell sequencer. Sword. Never had enough of these floating around. Literally. Okay, level 6 spells. So she has Chain Lightning and Contingency. Pierce Magic. 2 major effects. First, the creature's magic resistance, if any, will be lowered by 1% per level of the caster. Second, 1 spell protection of 8th level or lower affecting the creature, if any, will be cancelled. Pierce Magic's good. Globe of Invulnerability, 1 round per level. So 4th levels and spells and lower don't work on her. Any type of spell that can be cast out of the magical sphere, and those pass from the caster of the globe to their subject without affecting the globe. 5th and higher level spells are not affected by the globe, and magical attacks of 5th level. Should probably use that. She's got the slot, so level 5. Protection from electricity, more weapons. Protection from acid. So, electricity is the big one because, lightning bolts are a thing. She doesn't have it memorized right now. Old Monster's been kind of Blah. Reach works. Minor spell turning. 3 rounds per level. Spell immunity, though. Okay, that's you. And Mr. Yan. You can get any level 7 spells. It's one of those scrolls. Or 6s. Which never works for us. Protection of electricity. Chaos, of course. It does a thing. Just in case. I forget, more than likely. You get the skull, whatever the hell the name of the spell was. Skull trap. It's slow. You haven't really used slow a whole lot. Spell thrust. This isn't the spell we're looking for, is it? Dispel all the spell protections of 5th level and lower, affecting this includes that stuff. Yeah, I guess we should keep that. I mean, Breach is a... She has Breach, doesn't she? Yeah, it's level 5. So what's the difference between Breach and that one? All the specific and combat protections. Oh, this is all of them. It's all of them. So, and this one is... So all the spell protections up 5th level and lower. So all this stuff too. It's a different group, isn't it? Minor globe of vulnerability. So all the protections. Combat protection spells dispelled by breach are protection. Ghost armor stuff. So the globes aren't affected by breach. So it's good to have both. Okay. Protection for normal missiles. Probably don't need that anymore. Protection from fire. This is the basic one. Haste. We'll get a skull trap in there. But Mr. Gnome. He didn't get skull trap. It didn't work for him, did it? Or did we even try? I don't think we tried. Gimpy. Skull trap. Up there. Spell trap, but not skull trap. Okay, Shorty, don't screw it up. Oh, already knows it. How come, what level spell is this? 3. I didn't see it on his list. It's not there. Something wrong. Oh, necromancy. Forgot, he's an illusionist, so he can't do necromancy. That's why. Damn it, gnome. That's why he can't do that. Damn it. Oh, well. Okay.
Jon Jonsson at your service.
So we're set there. Gimpy. Look at your stuff yet, did we? So Gimpy has one level 9 spell, which is currently the Energy Blade, which is a special ability, which is kind of for him. It's not that it's bad, it's just that it's a +10 to his Stako when he uses the discs. They don't do a whole lot of damage. They do some electrical damage and stuff. And he gets 1 disc per level, which is what, 16, 18, whatever level he is. Hey Tiger, welcome back. Yeah, we don't go back and we don't turn our clocks back until next week, next Saturday morning. Well, Sunday morning technically. Yeah, next weekend. So this is kind of I mean, it works. It does damage, but it's a 9th level spell and it's very lackluster for at least for Gimpy purposes. It is. Actually, technically it's a level 10 spell, but we don't go the Black Blade of Disaster. This is basically his upgraded Black Razor, right? Is it this one? Black Blade of Disaster. Yeah, it's a +5 weapon. It's always a chance. Spell trap, time stop. We gotta play with time stop. Get into the area effect without being stopped in time. Also, when the spell's duration ceases, the wizard is again operating in normal time. Note that all spells cast during the time stop will take effect immediately after time returns to normal. Hey, Azure, welcome back. Happy Sunday. 15 years since you had to account for the time shift. But time stop. We need to get Gimpy on a time stop, right? So, causes the flow of time to stop for 1 round in the area effect inside the sphere. The caster is free to act for 3 rounds of apparent time. Got to give that some time to play around with. Come on. Do it. Go. So, time stop. Level 8s, we have Simulacrum, which is Simulacrum. It works. Having another 60% Gimpy running around is actually really useful. It's that one, and this one is the Horrid Wilting. This is just huge damage for the most part. You cast Time Step on your dog, they become 1 year younger. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, they don't become 1 year younger, they don't age 1 year. May 31st will mark your 15-year anniversary of moving home. And Mrs. Gimpy thinks I track weird anniversaries.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat, or you can watch the ads during the break. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
No, cast time stop on Rocket. It might help. Protection from the elements, that's all of them. Three rounds per level. That lasts quite a while. But it's only so many levels, right? It's a total of 12 spell levels. Those will go pretty quick, probably. So we have delayed cast Fireball, and we have the sword, and then Prismatic Spray, which has been very... I'll keep it there for now. 6. So we got protection from magical weapons. It's improved haste and contingency. Yes, please. Level 5 stuff. So protection from acid, electricity, and this is normal weapons. And 2 breaches. 2 stone skins. That's a spirit armor. minor glue ability. It spells what, level 3 and lower for 1 per level. Hardly ever remember to use it. Enchanted weapon. Oops.
You say oops quite often. Do you need assistance?
All weapons are the enchanted +3. That's actually probably a good spell to put on to hero, because her scimitars are only 2s. Yeah, we'll keep that for now. It's level 3s. There's the skull traps. That's resist fire. So protection from fire. And there's his ghost armor, which is backup from the spirit, because things happen. What is that? Mirror images. Vocalize, he doesn't need anymore. Haven't needed it forever, though. Blur. Luck. Knock. Invisibility. Raven. Enfeeblement. Visual range. 1 round per level. Its strength, and thereby the attacks that rely on it, the victim is reduced to a strength of 5 for the duration of the spell, unless a save versus spell is made. Well, it does not affect combat bonuses due to magical items, thus conferring increased strength function normally. However, the target receives all the penalties for 5 strength attack, 5 strength such as attack and damage rounds. Hit a dragon with that, you probably make the save. Resist fear. Gimpy doesn't need it because his Black Razor makes him immune to fear. Take a break. Knock. Then the gnome can't open stuff, but more luck. Yes, it's time to durations 3 rounds. So look for the next 3 rounds, receiving a +1 bonus to saving throws, attack rolls, and minimum damage healing rolls for as well as plus 5% to all thieving skills. Furthermore, damage dice to all effects outside of weapons base damage is reduced by 1. For example, 66 fireball would only do 65. And a flaming longsword that deals that's stuff used against him, right? So sure, we'll have more luck. And level 1. Okay, I think we're good. He doesn't really do shit. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so save. And Minsk leveled up.
You point, I punch.
Minsk, welcome to level 20. Is 20 the maximum level in this game? I can't remember. Number of attacks base is 5 and 2. Nice. Hey, Scabbard, welcome back. And you have to put your ship back together so it will fly. You added 3 rooms to it and had to change a lot of stuff out. It'll take a little while. Okay, so this is Minsk. Death Blow. Ability allows a warrior to blow through the defenses of any lesser creature for the next 2 rounds. Any creature of 10th level or lower is instantly killed when struck by the warrior. Greater Death Blow would be, for the next 2 rounds, 12th level and lower. Smite. Smite ability of the warrior gains the ability to strike a mighty blow, knocking an opponent back for a considerable distance and stunning the opponent for 1 round. All attacks made in the first round are critical hits. The ability lasts for 2 rounds. Large creatures such as dragons and giants will not be knocked back or stunned. Hardiness. A warrior can use the hardiness ability to gain 40% resistance to all forms of physical damage. The ability lasts for 1 round for every 2 levels of the warrior. So that'd be 10 rounds. That's actually pretty good. He needs it sometimes. So I'm going to take hardiness for Minsk. Make him a little bit more durable. Because he seems to get picked on sometimes. Got to remember that's there. Hey, Desperator, welcome back. Okay, so now we can take a break. Haven't really done anything other than buy spells. And Keldorn leveled up too. Okay, just a second. I'll get on breaks one of these days. So welcome to level 20, Mr. Paladin. Level up results. Da-da-da. Your special ability. I'm thinking we should probably get hardiness on him too. Already has summon Diva. He has power attack. Oh, he doesn't have critical strike though. This will make him tougher. Because he's tanks for us and he gets beat up too. So that'll work. Okay. For real? Okay, let's take a break. I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go talk to Mrs. Gimpy and Rocket, see how they're doing. I'll be back in a few minutes to continue on and actually do some actual real stuff. We're heading over to the tower thingy, the extra other expansion, because I've never been to it before, and I was informed that this is a good time in the story to do that. So anyway, be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.